Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger. Since last time I took a look at this puzzle, and in my head I have an idea of how I might be able to maroon the diamond up in the top area. I'm glad I'm thinking it through because it's not quite correct yet, but it's getting close. So the vague idea, let me get my cursor, was I was going to put some glass here and he'll start chasing me. Then I was going to pick up this piece of glass, imagine there's 4 here, walk this way, build a piece of glass in front of me and cross over it. And by that point he would be chasing me and just be a couple steps behind. He'd have already broken this, and now I'll break this glass and he's trapped up here. The problem is there's not floor here right now. And this glass I was going to put here, and this glass I was going to put here. And there is a piece of floor I can grab, but then I don't have access to this glass anymore. So is there a way for me to shuffle this around so it works? Oh, what if I use this glass? Okay. So what if I get this glass, put it here? He'll immediately move here. So he's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps behind me. Suppose I go, he's still 5 steps behind me, still 5 steps behind me. I pick this up, he's 4 steps behind me. I move here, he's now 2 steps behind me. I go here, he's 1 step behind me. Yeah, I can't turn around and like put it down here. So that doesn't quite work. Almost worked though. The other possibility is if I had a piece of glass ready to go, just going to the south while he's coming along this way, and if I can get him just 1 or 2 steps behind, he crosses this glass just as I cross some glass over here. So that is another possibility. Alright, let me think this through more. Okay, I just had another idea that feels like it should just work. So I'm going to try it. Suppose I bait him to come all the way over here. Okay, so now he's way over there. He's going to be many steps behind me when I put something to the south, which is what I want. So let's put something to the south. Now he's going to start coming back this way, and I'm going to prepare my escape route. Oh, but do I have anywhere to put the exit? Yeah, I think I don't have anywhere to put the exit. So I can definitely get him up here as I place some glass here and then cut it off, but then if I pick up the exit, I don't have anywhere to put the exit to eventually get to the memory shard. What if I simply allow him to start chasing me here immediately? Just by putting this piece of glass here. He'll be 5 steps behind. Right, I already worked this out. And then I don't have enough time to go, oh, but what if I move things around? Okay, so here's an idea. What if I put this piece of glass here so that I can fetch it more quickly? So then imagine I pick up this piece of glass, I put it here. He's going to be 5 steps behind me. Then I go here, here, here. He's effectively now 4 steps behind me because I'm moving in a non-useful location. Pick this up, he's 3 steps behind me. Move back down, I'm moving towards him. He's 1 step behind me. I could put the glass down, but then he catches me, I think. I can bait him once, and I think that'll do it. I can do this. Now he's 1 farther away. So I think this works. So, put this down, pick this up, put it down here, put it down here. I had more steps than I thought I was going to. In any case, I've marooned him. I did it. I did it, I did it. I'm proud of myself. Alright. Good job, Brian. So, that said, another thing I did since the previous episode, I don't remember if this was since the previous episode, but I identified both the Picrosses, and they're both like back in like the 20s, 30s, 40s. The nonogram puzzles to find secrets that I haven't found yet. So I'll go back to them again in like another future run. Something occurred to me that might really break the game open, and if it does, I'm going to feel dumb that I didn't do it earlier. But sometimes dems to breaks. For now, I've already talked to this rock. It would be nice to pick up the locust idol, but you've seen me solve this puzzle before and there's nothing new to it, so I'll see you in a moment. That said, I think I might have just found a much cleaner solution to this puzzle that's all in the setup phase. I can just push the rock over there. He can't get to me. The rock's stuck on the pressure plate, and I have an easy path to do all the rest of my tasks. So I don't have to run around dodging the diamond guy while I'm trying to do the things I need to do. That was a much better solution. I'm proud of myself for that. The exciting part is coming up soon, so hold on to your hats. For now, I think I just want to get him pretty far away. Oh, except for I want to bang on the back of that chest 3 times, don't I? I would like to do so. Is that a thing that can be done by me? I imagine yes. So imagine I like hung out over here for a bit until he got very close. Then I did this. He has a long time to catch up. 1, 2, 3. It has changed. Might as well bait him a little bit closer. Alright, he has no way to get to me. Then I go over here. I didn't quite cut him off. I guess I can do this for now, and then at least I can go grab my 3 locust idols. You acquire 3 locust idols. Lucky! I am lucky. And I might finally be smart after maybe being dumb for many episodes. Alright, and then I should be able to get to the rest very easily, because I can just cut him off over here, and then get to the exit. Okay, great. 2 gettable locust idols here, maybe, if I'm not dumb. I have many moves with add scepters before these guys try to destroy me. Yeah, plenty of moves. There's locust idol number 1, and there's locust idol number 2. Okay. Basement 179. I'll probably include a screenshot of the brand that appears on Basement 169, which looks very much like this screen, except the stairs are in the way. I can only pick it up once. Okay, well now I guess I'm carrying the stairs, and also all these purple things need to go away, but I think I could just walk on all of them. So let's see if I can find a path to walk on all of them and then push... Oh, I can't push a statue on it, though, because the statue's going to kill me when I do that. I might be able to witness something that happens before I die, though, so let's go ahead and do this. So if I were to push this down, it is going to kill me because the mustache is going to strike me down with lightning, but does anything else happen? Yes! And that looks kind of like a bat, doesn't it? So, Basement 001, only a memory remains, has the brand that we created on Basement 23 by removing the exit stairs. And downstairs from there, we found Void Memory. Lev is the bat with wings. Suppose the exit here brings me to a secret area that gives me Void Wings. And suppose I could have done this in a bunch of other floors as well to get other, perhaps unknown yet to me, power-ups that are going to make me feel very silly. Okay, so. I do still have a problem. Which is after doing this, the mustache statue is going to strike me with lightning because now there's only one of them when I pick this up. So the question becomes... how... What am I not thinking of here? Okay, so let's just witness. Stuff does appear. Some kind of giant bat-like creature appears in the outside, suggesting that if I were to fall down... If I were to fall down, I need to trigger it myself. Got it. So now I want to trigger the purple things myself at the end. My intention is to fall, but I will fall into a secret area because having created the brand, falling is the way you exit down into the secret area. So, I forgot to get the Lucas title out of the chest, but oh well. This will bring me somewhere. Hot darn. I think this might be Void Wings. It would make sense. Let's get this first. It's empty? Maybe there's like a prerequisite? Well, let's go ahead and grab the... Oh. Since it's empty and I can't get the wings, I can't collect the memory shard and get to the exit. Okay, things to think about. Let's read this. It's just another nonogram / Picross puzzle. And... well, I can see what that one looks like as well. Oh, wow. And... okay. I don't remember this room offhand. In any case, I will draw that and solve that before the next episode. I appear to be now trapped. And so what happens if I fall off of here and also... oh, hold on. If I do this and wait for 6 seconds, it did not chime when I did so. So it is doubtful that it will do anything. And at this point, I'm pretty sure the 6 seconds are up. So, will this just kill me? Presumably it will. And now the memory shard fragment is back. And there is no way for me to get to the exits and pick up the memory shard because I need to pick up and put down to get to the exit. So I would have to have the wings. So I think there was some prerequisite which I can imagine in order to like get the wings here. So I kind of was leading up into something earlier and cut myself off. I think every zone where we could witness the brand, and maybe even where we could not witness the entire brand, has that brand then carved as a floor of a 6x6, which we need to recreate in order to find the secret alcove of that particular Void Lord, or whatever. And maybe we have to get the items in order, but each of them will have a chest, and if we get them all in order, we can like get the next one or something, maybe. Or maybe the wings are elsewhere and I was already supposed to have them, and I'm not sure why this chest was empty, blah, 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 blah. But in any case, I'm also, I feel dumb because I'm disappointed that I didn't notice, like, that there were a lot of screens that matched up. I had thought a long time ago, I was wondering, like, should I take a screenshot of just, like, every screen and just have 255 screenshots of, like, basement 001 to basement 255? And, like, I have all the murals, but, like, I just have a big screenshot folder that's kind of a mess. If I had better organized all that information, I would have noticed patterns that I expect other people may have just kind of noticed and figured out, like, in their own playthrough. But I tend to be very, very focused on the surface puzzle that is in front of me and not always see some obvious meta stuff that's going on until I spend time standing back and reflecting on it. So, I think there are many basements like this where there might be many power-ups, perhaps power-ups we have not seen before. There's also a memory shard fragment down here. that I will have to try to come back to. We were on basement 169, and now we are on basement 181. And now I have to think carefully about what I want to do next, because I might want to start another run as Gray and do a bunch of cleanup. So let me review my notes and decide. Can I just say, this game is so good. I was checking my notes. I do think the right thing to do at this point for me is to restart. So I'll work on that shortly. Oh! I accidentally just found a secret. Guess I should cash that in before I do anything else. And I need to go look back at video and see where the secret that I accidentally found with Lily is. Also, I might have made a mess that I can't solve this now, actually. No, I think it is still solvable because I can come back this way and get to where I need to go. I think. Yeah. So let's leave myself a... Oh! Okay, I saved myself. I need to have a path ready to go over there. Because this guy is going to cross. And then I need to stay way ahead of him. Can I get way ahead of him? I'm not sure that I can get way ahead of him. Can I get enough ahead of him that I'm going to be able to do what I need to do? I'm going to be 2 steps ahead of him, and I can only afford 1. Oh boy. And then he needs to die. How is he going to die? I need him to cross that a second time. I can't have him cross that a second time. So I need to pick that up. Okay, so I figured it out. Bait him. Here. Then I need to pick this up. I need to trap it so that it will kill him. And then I need him to kill himself. Okay, great. And I've already talked to that rock. Okay, okay. There is another secret cached in future video editing, Brian. Make sure you make a note of that screen so when I find a related notogram Picross puzzle that points at it, I can say, hey, I already found that one. And now my goal is just to get to somewhere that I can cleanse myself. Okay, I think finally this is a level where I can be clever and cleanse myself. So let's try to do such things. So now I just need to pick up the exit and move it here, and I can be cleansed by the Dark Idol, which means I'll save all my progress in terms of memory shards and fragments, and I'll get sent back to the beginning. Okay. Oh my goodness. Took longer to get to one of those. And I'm not sure exactly how the progress saves. Like, I might have been able to, like, die and turn void and restart that way or something. But I kind of enjoyed the challenge of doing things this way. Okay. Let's go start doing some cleanup of the stuff I've recently discovered. And as a quick reminder note, I do retain my void memory. And I currently have 6 unspent memory shards, so I'm halfway to unlocking another one of these. So that's where we currently are. This game is nuts, and I love it. So, on this run, I'm going to use fast travel in order to get from basement 27... Sorry, in order to get from basement 7 to basement 23. If I needed to pick up void memory, it would be here. But I already have it, so I don't need to worry about that right now. So instead, I will grab myself a few extra locust idols. And then basement 25 is one of the notogram solutions. So here is basement 25. And future video editing Brian will hopefully put in a screenshot that shows that I need to pick up this tile right here. Secret! I got the secret. Hooray! Okay, so that is solved. The next thing I need to do is to get to basement 42, I believe. Alright, so I've cashed that in. And so I will probably meet you over there. Here is basement 42. And is this the one, possibly, that I got the secret from already with Lily? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I hadn't gone back and found that in my notes, but I happen to remember that there is a secret here. But I've already picked it up. If we take a look... Oops. Where's my mouse cursor? If we take a look over here, it already shows that I've got an HP crystal here. But I probably also have put up the Picross nonogram screenshot that shows the solution. But it hadn't occurred to me until I just got to this screen that this is the one that I found accidentally with Lily long ago. Alright, so in that case, the next place I need to get to is basement 53, which will be super interesting, so I'll meet you there. Okay, basement 53, here goes nothing. On basement 29 and on basement 53 here, there is a rock that says something like, the tail connects the brand, at least it did in life. Not sure what that means. On basement 29 was a mural, which I probably have a screenshot on the screen. It was mostly broken. There were a few squares that you could tell what they were. I need to make what's here on basement 53 match that mural. Now there are some hints here on basement 53. The 3 tiles I'm on seem to be part of what should be in the mural. The rock at the bottom right is immovable, which means there's always going to be a piece of glass there that should be a part of the mural. There's a hole above the exit stairs, which I'm presuming to be a hint that there's not supposed to be anything there. And then I have the broken mural. So, if I put the screenshot of the broken mural back up, I did some work based on all the inferences I could draw, assuming that all of the carved fragments of the mural need to be connected. And here's what I came up with. The X's are places where I need to break out the glass. The question marks are don't know. The 1s and 2s are also kind of don't know, but I need at least one of those, 1-1 and 1-2, in order to connect the bottom left and bottom right sections. The 0, the circle, is where I need to pick up the exit, because the exit shouldn't be there. And carving out the glass, I think, is maybe the rest of the constraint I need. So I have that on the screen for me to take a look at. And in the meantime, if I want to get the piece of glass to disappear 2 to the left of me, and have a way back, that is already difficult. But I think what I can do is this. So, let's imagine I do need to break these, and then I'm going to break this piece of glass, but I'm going to replace it with this piece of glass. Then the next thing I need to do... Oh gosh, this is a lot of work. In order to pick up the exit, I think I need the 3 white tiles in this column, and I think I can get them there. Because I need to break this piece of glass, which enables me to pick up this white tile. I need to break this piece of glass, and I need to break this piece of glass, which enables me to put this white tile down here. And then finally, I need to break this piece of glass, which enables me to pick up the other white tile. So, with that done, I need to think about what I'm doing next. I don't love having to break this piece of glass because there's some other things I need to put back, but I think it's the only thing I can do right now. I'm not sure if this is right or not, but I'm going to do that. And I can pick up the exit now, so let me pick up the exit and put it somewhere else for the moment. And so now there are some glass pieces I need to replace, and also possibly some stuff I need to pick up. Is that still possible to do? Also... Oh, the piece just above me. Should not be there. I had not realized that. And I do need to knock out... Okay. Okay, I have an idea. Well, I can knock out this piece of glass like this. But now I need to... Oh boy. This doesn't quite work, does it? I think I witness a different but similar strategy that might be able to get me to my goal state. So I have 32 chances since I've got 32 locust idols. Thank you, lucky chests. So my new strategy is I'm going to deal with... let me get my mouse cursor. I'm going to deal with these 3 tiles last. And break them and then immediately fall when I think I've set up the rest of the whole puzzle. So, assuming that I'm breaking these 3 tiles last, I need to break these tiles, I need to break these tiles, but I also need to go pick up the exit and break this tile. So I do think I still mostly need to do the thing that I was doing. And so to do that... Oh boy. If I want to get things in a vertical line here, I think it means I break this one, pick this up. I already lost my chance to break another one that I need to break. Let's ignore the fact that the piece that is currently to my left I have not broken, and I don't think I'm going to have the opportunity to break. I do need to break this one. This gives me my vertical bit, which I need in order to move the exit. And that also gives me the opportunity to break this piece of glass that needs to be broken. Now, is it possible for me to do the rest of the things and the stuff? Assuming both 2s are still intact, I do need to get rid of this. I forgot to put an X there. I guess because it started out with nothing. And then I need to be able to get to the square that is to the left of me currently, which I can't do. And so that's unfortunate. But if I could have done that, I would be in good shape. And I see a way to do it. Do I see a way to do it? I might see a way to do it. Okay, I'm going to restart again. Okay, well, let me just try some stuff and see if I can eventually figure this out. Well, I'm convinced that there's something here, but either I'm trying to do the wrong thing or I just can't figure out how to do it. So for the moment, I'm going to move on, and we will continue with whatever else is next on my list now, so I'll meet you there. Okay, basement 57, sorry, basement 67. 57 had B's mural, and I think I'm supposed to repair this one into that one. Feels like I tried to do this once upon a time a long time ago. So there are a few segments of it, and eventually I'll want to trap Ogre Dude over here. This will actually take me a little while, so I'll be back after I've made some more progress. So this took far too long, but I've almost got it. I still need to pick up the exit. So let's bring the exit here, I think, for the moment. This needs to go back in the corner. This needs to be picked up. I need to pick up a different piece. I need to be able to put something here. No, this is correct. So if I pick up the exit now, I think a thing happens. There we go. It's B and her smirk. And so if I fall off, I should go to a new secret place. Oh my goodness, this was work. But it was fun. Let's see where I go. I go to a place with a chest, and I'm not sure what else. There's 3 smirking statues. You acquired a strange pair of wings. There are wings! I get wings! They're bee wings. They feel extremely brittle. Who knows? Maybe they'll come in handy in the long run. Extremely brittle, you say? That sounds like I am going to... I'm going to want to save. I could use them to talk to a rock, but if they only work once... Well, if I use them to talk to a rock, and they were brittle, and they broke, like if I could use them to get across here once... Well, let's just find out. Now that I know what I'm doing, like, I can always replay all these sections. So, there are wings. And they didn't break. Let's just take a look in the burdens. Yeah, it just shows that I have void wings. So there's maybe just more than one pair. Maybe they're not as brittle as they seem. Those are some wings you've got there. Just don't try to push things while floating around. Yes, I've discovered this on my own with Sif's wings. You'd probably regret it. Don't ask how I know. Okay, so are these wings not as brittle as they seem? And we just have wings now? I think we might just have wings now. Which would be amazing. There is a thing I need to try really quick. It doesn't make a sound, so... I don't imagine that this will do anything, but I just gotta try. Alright, doesn't seem to do anything. That's fine. Okay. I am gray, and I have wings. I feel like I'm on top of the world. There is still much to do, but I feel like the final cracks in some of the meta layers of the puzzle that I imagine I could have figured out much earlier in the game are finally coming undone. And the whole game is going to completely open to me at this point. That's my hope. Who knows how many layers there are to this onion, however. I'm going to say, I hope as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Void Stranger, which right now I feel like might be my favorite game of all time. This game is incredible. Have a great day, everybody.